this video, we are going to read about the features of our Indian Constitution. So, our Constitution aims to establish a secular, sovereign, democratic society for its citizens who belongs to diverse background. Hence, this Constitution has some of the special features like your federalism, separation of power, parliamentary form of government, and fundamental rights. Now, just let's go through each one of the topic. The first one is your federalism. Federalism here refers to the government of country at more than one level. It means in India we have the government at the center, in the state, and in the village level. So the constitution contains a list that provides detail on all the issues that each level of government can make laws on. Like suppose, like the government at the center, they deal with the overall problem of the country. Okay. Next, after the center, there comes the state. The state government looks after the problems of the particular state, like the hospitals, etc. Then the government at the village level, that is a Panchayati Raj. The government at the village level looks after a particular village. It means they will look after the cleanness, the roads, and etc. that the village requires. So the constitution has made certain details that each of these governments are going to look after. So in India, federalism is not an act of federal government, but it is the power which is drawn by the constitution for the people of the state. It means all the powers has been divided according to the level of the government, and everything has been divided into different sectors of the government. Then the next one is the separation of power. So there are three main organs in our government. The first one is your legislature, the second one is executive, and the third one is your judiciary. So the constitution has clearly defined the powers and roles of these three organs. So the legislature's work is to frame rules, regulation, or laws for the country. Then the executive work is to implement the rules and regulation properly into the country. And the judiciary, it resolves all the disputes and maintains law and order. So no organ has the absolute authority. Okay, so this legislature and the executive, they keeps on checking each other's power. So the constitution also defines the power and functions of the judiciary. The next one is a parliamentary form of government. So our constitution provides us a very parliamentary form of government. So it is a type of government that has the supreme power of legislation. So the people of India, they have a direct role in electing their representative through the process of election. It means the people of India are electing their representative through the election who is going to work for them. So every citizen of our India, irrespective of his or her social background, they can participate in the process of election. They can cast their vote and select their own representative according to them. Then the last one is your fundamental rights. So our constitution provides a guarantee that every person of our country should have certain basic rights, and these rights are often called as our fundamental rights. So now we will read about fundamental rights in the next video.